Hello everyone, and this video is about the pine tree. And right next to me you can see this I'm standing near the pine tree, and it's a really great medicine because you can use many parts of this tree. And first I would like to share about the pine cones. Here you can see one. This cone is passing the winter, and you can use them as well, but the best time to collect pine cones is in the end of July. Then the pine cones collect most power of the sunshine, and minerals, and all the good stuff is inside. But even these pine cones you can use. And how you can use them: normally you put them in alcohol essence, and after 3 weeks the medicine is ready. Simply you take strong alcohol, for example, can be a vodka 40%, or it can be also alcohol 70%. Then you put it in the dry and dark place, and after 3 weeks this medicine is ready. And what this medicine for? Actually, it's good for preventing the stroke, or if the stroke is already been exist, then you can take it as a medicine to fix the influence of the stroke. Also good for the blood pressure, and or for all the blood circulation, blood system in your body. And even helpful for some people who have a tinnitus, a sound in the ears. That can be also very helpful medicine. And how much to take? You take it 1 teaspoon in the morning and 1 teaspoon in the evening. And of course depends how big problem, and if the problem is very big, then you need some other medicine as well. But if it's not so big, then only this medicine can help you with the problem with your blood system. And next, it's a needles of the pine tree. It's full of vitamin C, and also ferric oils, which is cleaning and like antibacterial effect. And what you need to do, you just need to um, take the needles and simply put them into the water, add a little bit of honey, and leave it for a while. Of course the water good to have like a boil water, and also good to clean a little bit the needles itself. I mean, wash them before you use that, like a tea, like a kind of a tea what you can use for drinking. And you put honey just to make a taste more special, because many people use vitamin C to rise up your immune system, but this is a lot of vitamin C in the needles. Also the needles you can use for healing asthma, for example, or other lung diseases, because if you boil needles in the water, that steam what coming out of it, and if you breathe this steam in, it's also very effective. What you do, like you put needles into the water, let them boil for a while, and then take it out of the stove, and then you breathe the smell and the steam what coming out. But watch that is not too hot, and it's have to be reasonable to breathe. It shouldn't be discomfort for you when you breathe it in. And yeah, again, it's helpful for asthma and for other lungs problem needles. Also in other video you can see, I'm not going to repeat it, but you can also use the needles for the healing of your throat. uh, yeah, for many other things is also good. If you don't want to do something big manipulation with the needles, you just take a small branch of the pine tree, bring it to your house, and the smell already coming all around. Also, even Anastasia books is mentioned that you can have several trees around your house, and that's also make like antibacterial effect for for your house, because needle trees, not only pine but many other needle trees, they have a really great power of disinfect it and kill the bacteria. It means if your house standing next to the forest with the needle trees, it's a great place and a lot of good things coming into your house. And one more medicine from the pine and from other needle trees is a resin. Resin normally you can find on the stem of the tree. Unfortunately, the tree which is next to me doesn't have the resin right now, but normally it happens when some branches get broken or some damage on the stem, then a tree start to produce resin for protecting, for prevent some aggression from the bacteria. And resin is a very antibacterial medicine, and we call it a natural antibiotic. And how to use that medicine, the best way to mix it with the oil. It can be any kind of oil, like olive oil or sunflower oil, or yeah, any oil what you like, and you take about 10% of the resin and 90% of the oil, that kind of proportions, and you warming up the oil and then put resin inside. And when you warm up the oil, the resin start melting and become like one medicine, resin mixed with oil. And then you just take this medicine inside. Also, you can do it outside if you have some problem with the skin. It's a great medicine for that. Also, if you take inside, it's become like natural antibiotic. And if you have any bacteria in your body which is not good, then you can use that as a natural antibiotic. Yeah, it's mean the pine tree is a great medicine, and yeah, you can use a lot from the pine needles, corns, and resin. And you just need to prepare this medicine. And the good thing that the pine tree always available. You don't need to wait summertime. You can use the needles all year, and also resin you can find even in the winter time too. Okay, thank you for watching, and don't forget to put like and subscribe for the channel.